man? What's the deal? What's the deal, man? This y'all Loke, man. Y'all favorite hood partner, man. Big Nina boy, man. Um, yeah, man. Like I said, man. This look like this is some, it's finna go down, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. New evidence is coming out, man. You understand me? Hey, it's coming out. So it's a paper trail, man. You see what I'm saying? It's a real paper trail going on. See, people got to understand, right? If you want to exonerate Puff Daddy out of this Tupac murder, it's going to be impossible. It's too many ties. It's too many chain reactions that's all around this situation. It's bad for Diddy right now. Diddy time have came up. You got to understand, Diddy been on top since the 90s. You see what I'm saying? Only thing he had up under his belt was, homosexual activity. That's the only thing they had on Diddy. You can say anything you want to say about Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might be like, oh, Diddy zesty. Diddy ain't never been in no real major trouble. He's never had any problems. Why? Because Diddy played by the book. Diddy did everything that them people asked him to do. A lot of people found out how Diddy got to the top, and they wasn't with it. You smell what I'm saying? A lot of people wasn't with how Diddy got to the top. It's no rumor that Diddy has sacrificed his life to make it to the top. He sold his soul. Or what can I say? He sold his ass. Listen, I don't know how y'all want to infiltrate this, but a lot of y'all be like, oh, he sold his soul. No, he sold his ass. That's all that mean, bro. That's all that mean. You let somebody come put their hot dog in your exit factory and you sold your soul. Nah, nigga. Somebody didn't stuff the butt plug up that nigga ass or something and say, here, go on now and go make some money for us and go sell out your people. That's how I see it, bro. I got a reaction for y'all, man. I got a reaction, man. What's up with it, gang? I got a reaction. Like I said, remember, I was in doubt about the paper trail. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, $1 million? And then it came out that shit, Diddy's security guard. He's been going around saying, yeah, I seen the check. Now, mind you, who's the closest person that see the inside of what Diddy's life look like? His bodyguard. His bodyguard is the one that's going to be able to see things that nobody will be able to see. Because the bodyguard is the one that got to walk you to your hotel room. He actually goes in the hotel room, make sure ain't nobody in there, no fan, no groupie. He's probably sitting around while you on the phone making business plays, making deals. He's not to, converse with you and all that, but he's listening. He's like a fly on the wall. So it's right now. Listen, you hearing Diddy? God, please help me. I don't do nothing to nobody. I'm good, folks. All I wanted to do is help people, right? Let me just tell y'all this. Suge Knight said, if you found out who killed Tupac, you will find out who killed Biggie, right? Let's be clear. What was her name? Jaguar Wright, right? She did a live and she was just like, and she told the truth. She said, Puff Daddy has been making more money on Biggie longer than he has been alive because he died a week before his album released. They went in and mixed and master and they paid for the funeral, all that. He cut his mama a check, and that album blew the fuck up. That Biggie's album blew up so big. You see what I'm saying? He owns the right to all this shit. It wasn't like Nas. Nas did a deal where if something happens, then I think anytime he do a music album or something like that happen, his daughter gets a percentage of his royalties. He's the only person in the industry that I can actually say at this point was able to make a play like that. So, y'all got to realize this is why I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, all right, man. I'm looking at it like, okay, boom. I want to know, you know what I'm saying? Everybody dead in the situation. This is not like we playing lawyers and prosecutors and defense attorneys. We just looking at what's being presented on the internet. And as a street nigga, I think I got common sense to add 1 and 1 and bring the 2. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it, man. How did all of this take place, right? Let's look at how did this take place. You mean to tell me after 3 decades, y'all want to decide to lift this case up? This case been sitting down for a long time. Very, 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 very long time. And all of a sudden they say, hey, I want to wake up. Hey man, let's actually do our job and look into the Tupac murder. It didn't happen like that. Somebody wasn't playing ball. Somebody wanted to exit. Somebody wanted to exit route. Somebody wanted to get out of that situation. You got to understand who will be in that situation. The one that's still balling. Who's the one that's still balling? Diddy, Sean Combs. So whatever this shit is stemming from, this is stemming from Puff Daddy having issues with the masses at this point. Look what they tried to do to Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx wanted out. You see what I'm saying? Then motherfuckers tried to knock him out with that shit though. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't want to get plucked in his anal no more. And then he was like, nah, you already opened that door. We want to continue to run through you. Yeah, nobody makes it to the top with just because your talent. It's talent on every corner. You say it's, you know what I mean? Niggas that jump on my DM like, hey, nigga, check my music. Like, these niggas be hard. What can I do with it? Or, hey, help me. And then when I blow up, Nina, I'm going to help you. I don't got time to be helping somebody else before I help myself. That ain't how the game go. But let's look at this, right? It's been, they waited a while. So now we're looking at Keefe D, right? Keefe D he's never gonna make it up out of this situation. Keefe D is 60 years old. Keefe is 60 years old, right? He can't really do no more time. You see what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna fold. We know that they already on Biggie. I mean on Diddy, right? We know they're gonna talk to Snoop Dogg. If you want to think about it, because it's about data, it's about information, right? A lot of niggas be like, oh man, I don't even want to think about that. Look, man, if I look in situations, bro, I'd be like, I would probably outsmart a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm not sitting back thinking, oh man, they ain't see me, they don't got nothing, that's it. No, I think of scenarios, I think of every option and obstacle that could have been prevented for me to be caught up in a situation. So if they looking at Diddy, they gonna ask Snoop Dogg for questions too. Snoop Dogg gonna be drugging. Who else gonna be drugging? Who else was his friend? Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was Tupac homeboy. They went there to go see Mike Tyson. You understand what I'm saying? So when we looking at this shit, we gotta understand that they was waiting on Tupac to pull up. Niggas, that was the lick back in those days, in the 90s. Big, still to this day, and now. Anytime it's a big fight, you get people come from all over the world to come to Las Vegas to come see these fights. Celebrities, mandatory. You see what I'm saying? It's a great outlook. It shows that you out, you mingling, you supporting other celebrities. We know this, right? 50 Cent just told Diddy on Twitter or whatever media site it was, you better lawyer up. You understand what I'm saying? Why you think Diddy start releasing people's publishings? You see what I'm saying? That was something that he held on to people for a long time. Some of them people knew that was going on in that bad boy camp if he had a possibility to have a connection to that situation. He know he had to release those publishings because niggas, now that they bringing this case up and they serious about it, and now he know that he don't have control over the masses, somebody's gonna fold on Diddy. Somebody's gonna fold on that man, and it's gonna come down on his like hard. They just gave R. Kelly 30 years. It took them damn near, 10, 15 years? They just say, all right, we done, nigga. Now it's time to turn you in. You see what I'm saying? Something is finna happen, bro, and you can see this. This don't take no rocket science to understand this, man. Listen, they waited 8 years after Keefe D interview. You understand what I'm saying? They waited 8 years. They waited 8. No, my bad. No, it was 5, 7, one of them. It was a little while. They waited X amount of time to come do the refile on Keefe D. Keefe D been talking this whole time. This whole time he ran out of money. You understand what I'm saying? So the only way that he can use his knowledge is power. We understand Tupac, who killed Tupac? That's a gold mine. if you was there, if you happen to fall into that category of being around that, knowing somebody who knows somebody, people were paying for interviews. Right now, I don't even go do an interview unless I'm getting paid for it. You think I would go on somebody's major platform? Let's say somebody that I already had connections with and you knew me before I started doing my thing. All right, I got you. But think about it. You see what I'm saying? This was a power play. This was a money play. This had everything to do with money. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody not acting right. Somebody pulled that plug from up under this hidden gem. This story right here is going to be at least months and months and months. Mark my word. Everybody's about to start talking about this shit. Yeah, it's warming up. Hey, it's gumbo. The pot getting hot. You understand what I'm saying? It's finna go down, bro. This is not something that, somebody want to play. Oh, I mean, nah, nigga, this is just real life situation. And it's a challenging situation, my nigga. If you a hood nigga and you think you smart, why not have a ideology of what could have possibly took place? Nobody knows the accuracy of what actually happened, right? We don't know that. Everything's alleged. But let's put this shit into play, right? Follow the paper trail is what Puff Daddy security guard said. So let's get into this reaction, man. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge and the jury, man. Let's go. All right. This is just a reaction, man.
I saw the check. I guess it was for Pac's life.
All right, check the hit list.
Zip had a check in his right back pocket, and that check was for $1 million. Jimmy Henchman got him the check for Black Ground Records. Follow the paper.
P.Diddy's former bodyguard, Eugene Dill, has claimed on several internet platforms that he had seen what was believed to be the $1 million check, which acted as the bounty payment for the 1996 murder of Tupac Shakur. The check was said to have come from notorious New York gangster Jimmy Henchman, who was also responsible for paying for the 1994 shooting of Tupac, where he was shot 5 times in the lobby of a New York recording studio, while Henchman and Puffy waited upstairs. Online reports claim Jimmy Henchman may have been responsible for introducing illicit funding to Puffy to help with the startup of his label Bad Boy Entertainment. Gene Dill had mentioned the check, which he had believed may have been the payment for Tupac's murder, had come from Jimmy Henchman and then given to Eric Zip Martin, another notorious figurehead of New York. Zip had connections to the Southside Compton Crips in Los Angeles.
Boom! Hey, listen, man. Let's start there. This is how you know it's getting real. This how you know it's getting real. You got his guard. The person who has the most access to Diddy going online. This is the big boom right here. This that boom. You see what I'm saying? This is that follow that check, the $1 million check. You understand me? For y'all that jumping online talking about, oh, Diddy ain't going nowhere. Diddy ain't in trouble, man. Diddy don't have no connection. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all remember in the Tupac movie, Jimmy Henchman. You understand what I'm saying? Jimmy Henchman is gonna play a big role in all of this shit. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, it's a lot of key players in this situation, bro. Y'all niggas gotta understand, man. When you a street nigga, who don't want to know who killed Tupac? This ain't like we trying to convict somebody. We want to know, nigga, what's been so long. But most of y'all that was raised in the 90s, do y'all remember how big? You know what? I'm gonna find the funeral of Tupac. That shit was big, man. That shit was humongous. You see what I'm saying? What's gonna happen with this shit right here? It's not a single. It don't matter how much money Diddy got at this point. It don't matter. Whatever Diddy did, this is the reason why all of this shit is popping off right now. You see what I'm saying? And on top of that, Suge Knight found a loophole to say, nigga, I'm not testifying nothing. But they were like, oh, we'll give you full immunity because we need to get rid of this case. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. Suge Knight is going to testify. It's not a doubt about it. I don't care about his hood credentials. That man is... Keefy D is 66. I said 50 earlier. That nigga 60 years old, gang. 60. Everybody that he know done died. Who would he be a pledging his motherfucking leadership role to as far as the code? And everybody he knows is dead. You know what I'm saying? To some niggas he don't know? Come on, man. Stop believing that. Man, I done seen some of the biggest people who implement codes fold. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to keep hearing that, oh, man, that nigga OG, that nigga a real one, man. It's some niggas that's OGs that said, man, I can't get them niggas no more time, man. Shit, I did 10 years back in 79, 88. I did a 4-year bid, and shit, nigga, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. I did about another 8 years, man, and then I end up going 2000, 2013. That's another 13. I can't get them niggas no more time, man. You understand me? I don't like sausage, man. I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat breakfast. I like pussy. That's what some of them niggas be on. Like, man, I can't get them niggas no more time. So this the big boom. This is P.Diddy $1 million check to kill Tupac leaked online, man. Hold on, let's get to it. Let's go. Hold on, there you go.
I saw the check. I guess if it was for Pac's life.
All right, check the hit list.
Zip had a check in his right pocket, right back pocket, and that check was for $1 million. Jimmy Henchman got him the check for Black Ground Records. Follow the paper.
P.Diddy's former bodyguard, Eugene Dill, has claimed on several internet platforms that he had seen what was believed to be the $1 million check, which acted as the bounty payment for the 1996 murder of Tupac Shakur. The check was said to have come from notorious New York gangster Jimmy Henchman, who was also responsible for paying for the 1994 shooting of Tupac, where he was shot 5 times in the lobby of a New York recording studio, while Henchman and Puffy waited upstairs. Online reports claim Jimmy Henchman may have been responsible for introducing illicit funding to Puffy to help with the startup of his label Bad Boy Entertainment. Gene Dill had mentioned the check, which he had believed may have been the payment for Tupac's murder, had come from Jimmy Henchman and then given to Eric Zip Martin, another notorious figurehead of New York. Zip had connections to the Southside Compton Crips in Los Angeles, who he had introduced Puffy to. The check had the intentions of going to a Southside Compton Crip called P.Diddy, but Zip had kept the money, and FBI reports claim Zip had used the check in purchasing a New York nightclub called the Zip Code.
Boom. Yeah, so, all right, let's start there. Let's start right there. So, despite if the check got to P.Diddy, Zip ended up, obviously, you know what I'm saying, it was a blank check with $1 million on it. Zip robbed Diddy for that $1 million, so that hit probably never even happened, allegedly. Alleged at this point. We don't know. Some other shit might come out. But at the same time, you cannot. That was a check for, if people get and testify on the behalf, say, yeah, you know, this was for the murder of Tupac. Diddy can't have no association with that. Conspiracy? You know what I'm saying? For murder for hire? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Diddy bodyguard is going to testify. Eugene, this nigga, it's him. What do you go, nigga? Will you go run now? You didn't went and did all these interviews. You didn't spoke on this. You already let the world know that Zip had connections with the Compton Crips. Zip found somebody that Diddy wanted Tupac gone. Zip knew somebody in California that was with it to go do it, which connects to who? P.Diddy. Now, mind you, P.Diddy, let's go back a little bit. P.Diddy has been doing interviews in regards to this Tupac murder situation for over a decade or so. Multiple interviews. But what y'all don't realize is that they didn't have the actual evidence to convict none of them niggas, right? So nobody was convicted. They never found Tupac's murderer, right? So what do P.Diddy do? P.Diddy end up running out of money. P.Diddy start doing all these interviews and all of this shit. So if you're doing all of these interviews, people paying you for these stories and shit, whether you lying or not, it's data. It's information, which is one of the most powerful things on this earth. You see what I'm saying? They didn't have enough. All of this shit didn't stem from just, oh man, we just tired. We need to blame P.Diddy. Nah, this ain't, they could have been got P.Diddy. They waited. Hey, man, come on, listen, man. You gotta believe Tupac's murder was so fucking big at that time that every interview that P.Diddy have done, they was going to the people who interviewed P.Diddy. and said, hey, we need the interview footage, we need the tapes, we need all of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? I look at life like this, bro. When you live in a gangster life, you better lie before you know what I'm saying? You better lie before you die. You see what I'm saying, nigga? Because I can honestly tell you, nigga, where some of us going, we not going upstairs, bro. I don't care how many times, I'm a changed man. I'm good. Oh, God, forgive me. Nigga, hey, you coming with me, baby. Hey, I understand it. I don't go. I understand because I understand whatever that was in my hands in life. You know what I'm saying? I could deal with that. But at the end of the day, a lot of these people are going to die with their lies. And that's just the reality of how life go. Die with the lie. But Puff Daddy wanted everybody. He wanted Tupac dead, bro. You see what I'm saying? This could be so fucking big. Think about it. Biggie died when he was what? 24 years old? Tupac died when he was like what? 25, 27? These was two of the most. Think about it. When you're when you have that type of influence on your race, you are a threat to society. Brenda's got a baby. The president went crazy about that shit. Nigga. Brenda got a nigga. You think the media want to hear Tupac come on a mic and talk about how she threw her baby in a trash can and all that? Man, listen. That at that time, look what they was doing NWA. You see what I'm saying? You had what's old girl that be giving us the college loans and shit? Maxine Water over there taking their motherfucking side and shit. Listen, for sure. And now it's starting to look like this shit goes way up the ladder. Even the people that had something to do with this shit, niggas is pawns, bro. Think about it. Think about it. Biggie and Tupac, man, you find out who killed Tupac, you're going to find out who killed Biggie. And once they find out who killed Tupac, they're going to find out who killed Biggie. And guess what's going to happen? It's going to come from the top. They been wanting Tupac gone. He was a revolutionary. Nigga, what? Nigga, what his mama and them did, they wanted Tupac out of here. He was a poet. That nigga words, nigga, he was painting Picasso's with his, man, when you, assignment tomorrow, y'all put on one of Tupac's coldest records and just vibe out to that motherfucker and see why the United States could have seen him as a potential threat. You see what I'm saying? As all the great leaders, anytime you have a great leader that's coming from that, I don't want to say too much. I don't want them to take my channel. You understand me? But they die. The most powerful influencers that can paint with their words, like Picasso, you understand what I'm saying? They go. Do we got to go to the 60s? Do we got to go to the 70s? We can go to the 80s. Man, I'm talking about that war. You understand me? I'm talking about back in the day when women wore fur burgers, when they had a little hair on their fur burger. You understand me? Yeah, not that little bald headed shit they like to do now. Oh, muffin top. Nah, nigga, they used that little fur burger over there. They wasn't even using condoms either. You understand me? Niggas wasn't trying to just bust in that motherfucker. That nigga trying to, I'm about to come, pull out. Pull it out. Yeah, you can't get me, baby. You understand me? I was drinking that brass monkey. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, nigga. And I decided to just release myself, and that's how you hear. That shit, them days, real shit. Think about it, man. Puff Daddy, security guard, he's going to be a major informant. Listen, you're broke. First of all, do y'all homework on how much informants get paid. Federal informants? Hey, somebody pull up real fast. I'm going to get back to the reaction. How much do a federal informant makes? Y'all give me about 2-3 minutes, man. You understand me? I guarantee y'all. Watch this. A lot of money is going to be dished out from the other side of the fence. This is not what people really think this is. Think about it. Mike Tyson is deaf. First of all, that was his boy. You understand what I'm saying? What a coincidence that, all right, a death row member got beat up at the Lakewood Mall. You see what I'm saying? Got his chain snatched. And then weeks later, or a couple of, they can make $1 million. Man, come on. Come on, y'all don't see this shit? Think about it. Look, 87K in California. Listen, this is where I'm coming at with this, right? Y'all, you clearly don't think that this wasn't planned out. They knew Tupac was gonna be at the Mike Tyson fight. Keefy D and Suge Knight knew each other. What if they accidentally hit Suge in the head? Suge was not supposed to get hit. All of this shit could be taking place. Tupac wanted to leave Death Row. Biggie wanted to leave Bad Boy. You understand what I'm saying? These dudes was pioneers of the new era of this music shit. The way they was painting with their music. Come on. Jimmy Henchman was the nigga with the money. You see what I'm saying? That nigga was the nigga that was nigga. That's why I say be careful about, you don't know people. Nigga throw you, hey nigga, take off that roll like, hey man, here you go, man. Look, man, you doing your thing here. A gift from me to you. Nigga, take this new rolling, man. A nigga be like, oh, that rolling? Boom. A nigga be like, oh man, I'm running around with a Rolex on me, baby. You know what I'm saying? Me. And we are so materialistic as a race that we will spend on shit like that to impress other people, and our bank account say that we don't got it. Like right now, some of y'all, when y'all get y'all paychecks and shit, when you get, you know, you got your 9 to 5 and all that, then you be telling, oh, I ain't fucking with no broke nigga. Yeah, that check look good when you touch it, but when you go cash it and rent, car note, cable, daycare, that after you done, that bank account say, bitch, you ain't shit. Trust me, I know. I done served a lot of bitches papers like brought up homework around here. Yeah, bitch, you look good on paper, but bitch, once it's time to disperse it, bitch, you ain't shit. And that's just the reality of life. Everybody don't listen. Yeah, you can look good with that paycheck, but when it's time to send it out, you ain't nothing. Somebody record that shit. That's some real game, baby. But listen. Everybody, see, all of this shit is starting to stem because it was too many people involved with this situation, right? Nobody, look, people could have came out with this information. Nobody said nothing. Why is this shit so big now? Why all of a sudden Suge Knight is 60-some years old? Keefy D is 60-something years old. Somebody wasn't playing ball no more. Somebody wanted to switch up and change the narrative. They didn't want to do what they had to do no more. That's why I say most of you niggas, when they say sell your soul, that means sell your ass. That, you understand me? It's gonna be somebody in a masquerade party that say, hey, I want to put my hot dog in your chili bowl. And nigga, oh man, I don't get in like that. Well, man, I'll take care of you and your family forever. Nigga, oh man, I guess I could start liking chili on my hot dog. Yeah, man, and all that little weird ass shit. And all of a sudden, nigga like, hey, we're having a boat party in Turk and Caicos. It's gonna be a fuck parade. Hey, no condoms this time. You're like, oh man, I ain't letting you niggas go inside of me like that, man. I don't know. I'm a gangster rapper. The Game. I wouldn't be surprised. The Game was running around with Puff Daddy for a year. He never signed you? You never did a fucking, I ain't never heard a Puff Daddy record with The Game. I know he did something with Faith Evans. He cleared that shit. But nigga, you rode around. He's like, yeah, Puff Daddy was going around taking me shopping. Man, listen, when you in jail and a nigga come in your cell, nigga, he coming in like, hey, here go a TV, nigga. Hey, here go some new Nikes, nigga, some champion sweaters, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I got you, man. You a real nigga. I just want to just give you some free shit. You understand? Yeah, come on, man. A nigga coming back on your motherfucking ass, man. You understand me? And nigga be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Nigga be like, oh damn, motherfucker be like having motherfucker. Nigga start touching your thigh. You like, hold on, nigga, what the fuck you doing, man? That nigga crazy. Hey, nigga, get your motherfucking hand on me. He's like, nigga, get your, hey man. I don't know who told you, but nigga, I don't got no sugar in this motherfucking tank over here, man. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, hey, that outfit I bought you, that car, you know, your mama asked for that house. Hey, nigga, don't you move my motherfucking head again. Send your motherfucking mama back to motherfucking 43rd or in Kansas, motherfucker. And a nigga be like, oh man, my mama, oh shit, man. Now you're stuck in that bond. But let's get back into this reaction, gang. I'm over here popping it. Let's go.
In this video, we're going to take a look into the paper trail of Tupac's murder based on the P.Diddy narrative and the one remaining asset which attaches Puffy to the paper trail of the murder of Tupac.
Want a doctor that focuses on resolving autoimmunity instead of just managing it to keep you as a patient?
Puff Daddy
Ground records. His right pocket, right back pocket, and that check was for $1 million. Jimmy Henchman got him the check for Black Ground Records. Follow the paper.
P. Diddy's former bodyguard, Eugene Dill, has claimed on several internet platforms that he had seen what was believed to be the $1 million check, which acted as the bounty payment for the 1996 murder of Tupac Shakur. The check was said to have come from notorious New York gangster Jimmy Henchman, who was also responsible for paying for the 1994 shooting of Tupac, where he was shot 5 times in the lobby of a New York recording studio, while Henchman and Puffy waited upstairs. Online reports claim Jimmy Henchman may have been responsible for introducing illicit funding to Puffy to help with the startup of his label Bad Boy Entertainment. Gene Dill had mentioned the check, which he had believed may have been the payment for Tupac's murder, had come from Jimmy Henchman and then given to Eric Zip Martin, another notorious figurehead of New York. Zip had connections to the Southside Compton Crips in Los Angeles, who he had introduced Puffy to. The check had the intentions of going to a Southside Compton Crip called Keefy D, but Zip had kept the money, and FBI reports claim Zip had used the check in purchasing a New York nightclub called the Zip Code. In this video, we're going to take a look into the paper trail of Tupac's murder based on the Keefy D narrative and the one remaining asset which attaches Puffy to the paper trail of the murder of Tupac. Puff Daddy initially started his role in the music industry working with Uptown Records as a talent director. Puffy had worked at Uptown for 3 years before being fired in 1993. Puffy then set up his own label, Bad Boy Entertainment, in 1993, where he had gotten a distribution deal with Arista Records. Puffy had then launched marketing campaigns for his newly discovered artists, Biggie Smalls and Craig Mack, which helped with launching their careers. This upstart of Bad Boy and its artists has long been associated to rumors connecting it to the Black Mafia family.
All right, now, hold on, man. That part right there, man, that's kind of hard to really run behind. But at the same time, if y'all remember Craig Mack has never received any publishing from his music. That boy Craig Mack been broke. Man, Craig Mack was he's a legend in the music industry, especially when it comes to, hip hop culture. We don't even talk about Craig Mack anymore. And that's the honest to God truth. And I'm gonna get back to it real quick. But just know this. The house that you're living in, everybody that's watching this live, the house that you're living in, the apartment that you're staying in, somebody else is going to live in that place once you're gone. I want to make sure I'm clear. He been dead. You see what I'm saying? He never received no publishing off that. Diddy did that nigga wrong, bro. You see what I'm saying? Diddy is unloading most of these people's publishing. Faith got her publishing back. I don't know if Mace got his back because Mace been tripping. But at the same time, Diddy, watch what's going forward, man. Watch this.
Gossip columns and a 1998 Vanity Fair feature piece have explored the rumors of where Puffy received financing for his record label. BMF, otherwise known as the Black Mafia family, have long been the source of these rumors, with gossip columnists referring to DA informant files from cases against BMF, which outline alleged connections between BMF and Bad Boy Entertainment. Celebrity gossip columnist Lipstick Alley contains submissions regarding statements made listed in DA informant files, which claim that money allegedly came from the Black Mafia family through their top-level administrator, Fleming Daniels. Fleming Daniels was from Brooklyn, being the same as Puffy's artist Biggie, with Fleming being known as the third in command in BMF. BMF was a nationwide drug trafficking organization and later entertainment venture, which made over $1 billion in drug sales, being headed by 2 brothers from Detroit, known as Big Meech and Southwest T. Paul Buford, who was once Puffy's head of security, was indicted under the BMF indictment of 2005, where he became a fugitive until 2009. Puffy's cousin Darrell Taylor took the stand in the indictment case, where he had claimed to have personally received kilos from Big Meech. Fleming Daniels was associated to New York gangster Walter King Tut Johnson. King Tut and another New Yorker known as Haitian Jack were involved in a robbery gang together which was called the A-Team, which was then connected to Jimmy Henchman. The original A-Team in 1983 came from a group of 5%ers from East New York, with the name standing for the Allah Team, who were fighting against Jamaican drug gangs taking over the territory. King Tut was from the Cypress Hills Projects, which was the birthplace of the gang called the A-Team, which gangsters King Tut and Haitian Jack, who were initially stick-up kids, took on claiming the A-Team gang, as King Tut and Haitian Jack began robbing the Jamaican drug dealers, which the original A-Team gang were initially fighting against. Little Rick Martin, another gangster, adopted the name of the A-Team, which then began their own set of the crew, including Haitian Jack and King Tut. This new A-Team set, which became notorious throughout the late 1980s in New York, being known for robbing drug dealers, were then associated to Jimmy Henchman. Jimmy Henchman is now a convict for setting up the murder of 50 Cent affiliate Lodi Mack, but he was once a notorious gangster and record executive. Celebrity gossip website Lipstick Alley claimed without sources that more than one internal U.S. Department of Justice memo quoting FBI and DEA informants claimed there were rumors of Jimmy Henchman through his connection to the A-Team.
Now, y'all see where Jimmy Henchman has the connection with Jimmy Henchman? You see what I'm saying? Was involved with trying to assassinate 50 Cent. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people already knew about what was taking place, but a lot of people didn't say nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, why did you think 50 Cent was able to have the FBI and all that shit support him? Everybody already knew that this shit was taking place. This see, when you make it to the masses, man, it's too many people knew what happened that night. You see what I'm saying? Not just the people that was in the car, but the people that actually jumped Baby Lane from Southside Compton. It was too many people involved. Nobody came out and said nothing. Everybody ain't that motherfucking solid, man. Everybody is not that motherfucking solid. You see what I'm saying? But you see why 50 Cent told Diddy, you better lawyer up? Them niggas already knew it just wasn't their place to say. You see what I'm saying? This shit is way bigger than what niggas don't understand, man. You can just tell this shit ain't going nowhere, bro. This shit finna be big, bro. Mark my word.
Gang with King Tut had gotten BMF member Fleming Daniels to provide a loan to Henchman. The rumor claims Puffy was then said to have sourced financing through Jimmy Henchman, with the money originally coming from BMF. Haitian Jack and others were known for trying to recruit artists to Bad Boy, as the rumor was that Henchman and the gang affiliates were extorting Bad Boy from initially providing the funding. Tupac had spoke on this in a 1996 interview with Sway, after the gang had put in a hit out on him for his refusal to sign to Bad Boy and for exposing them in the New York Daily News.
The East Coast drug dealers got them as extortion. I came and fucked up everything.
All right.
Jimmy Henchman.
So y'all see that? See, Biggie tried to warn Tupac about fucking with them dudes. You see what I'm saying? Y'all niggas know Haitian Jack. He was a legendary icon that was out there robbing shit, torpedoing shit. Nigga, you see what I'm saying? We talking about the 90s and the 80s. You see what I'm saying? So Biggie was trying to warn Tupac, right? Tupac didn't really gravitate to that, stayed around, end up getting knocked, right? Doing bad business. Tupac didn't have to be no gangster. And for the record, Tupac is not from New York, right? He's from what? No, he might be from New York. My bad. He moved to Baltimore. Correction. You understand me? He moved to Baltimore, right? He's from New York. He's a New York native. Let's be clear, right? When you look at this, Jimmy Henchman took the money originally that Puff Daddy gave him to give to Keefy D. This is why Keefy D started winning on that Rampage. Nigga was promised $1 million. You see what I'm saying? Jimmy Henchman, nigga, hijacked that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Took the money that Puff Daddy gave him to give to Keefy D to kill Tupac. Nigga took that bitch and nigga, you write it. Think about it. I'm sorry, you write me an unmarked check. to this nigga right here, nigga, I'm finna go take nigga what nigga like Cameron did Money Mitch. You got 300,000 in that bag. Bow. It's just this ain't shit. I don't want nobody. Oh, that nigga boy got a gun, nigga. Bow. Nigga lock you nigga. Hey, what you doing? Oh, man, fuck your little brother, nigga. There's some money, right? Come on, bro. $1 million. You don't even like these niggas. You in the streets. It's about surviving. Come on, man. Yeah. And come on. No, yeah, Zip took. I said Jimmy Henchman. Listen, they took Zip. Look, yeah, hold on. Let me push this back. Y'all gotta pay attention, bro. Nobody said nothing for all these fucking years. All these years, nobody decided to say nothing, and all of a sudden, everybody got something to say. This is bigger than just this shit is not gonna. It's not gonna end with just Puff Daddy. It's gonna be some record execs. I'm telling you, some white people are gonna get indicted in this situation as well. Let's go.
Finance what Tupac believed was a hit on him in November of 1994, where gang members from the A-Team, King Tut and Dexter Isaac, had shot Tupac 5 times in the lobby of a recording studio, while Jimmy Henchman and Puffy were waiting upstairs. Tupac had met Haitian Jack in November of 1993, while filming in Puffy's hometown of Harlem for the movie Above the Rim. Haitian Jack began with trying to persuade Tupac to sign to Bad Boy, but Tupac had refused. Tupac was friendly with Puffy and Biggie during this time and would let Biggie open for him when performing live. Tupac refused to sign to Bad Boy and continued hanging out with Haitian Jack, where they would go to nightclubs together. Haitian Jack had introduced Tupac to a girl in a nightclub in November of 1993, with advancements being made towards Tupac within the club. Haitian Jack a few days later once again invited Tupac out, with Haitian Jack going to Tupac's hotel room at the Parker Meridian Hotel in Manhattan. Haitian Jack while there had called the same girl from the nightclub and had told her to come to the hotel. Tupac got a massage from the girl and then went to sleep and allowed Haitian Jack and the girl along with 2 others to stay in the hotel room while he slept in the bedroom, claiming he let them stay while he slept. The girl, after leaving the hotel room, had firstly called her lawyer to press charges against Tupac and the others, and then followed by calling the police. Tupac was then arrested shortly after, and Haitian Jack had become his co-defendant, but Haitian Jack had his case severed from Tupac's, with Haitian Jack facing no jail time. Tupac's trial went into 1994, and while in a nightclub, he told New York Daily News reporter AJ Benza that Mike Tyson.
How is that possible? How is that possible? Haitian Jack was able to get his trial separate, and they was in the same room, which led him to have no jail time, and they stuck that shit on Tupac. Mind you, let's be clear. When I promise you, when Tupac dropped Brenda Had a Baby, man, every nigga, that was ghetto gold mine. It was the most grimiest, roughest painting of lyrics that you could ever hear. You ain't never heard nobody articulate a song. Or he painted Picasso with his words. When he told that Brenda Had a Baby, that shit was on the news. Nobody spoke about it. All he took was actual information and put it into a song, and nigga, it was an uproar. It was an uproar. All the white folks, all the record labels, they didn't know what to do with him. Brenda got, yeah, we love your style. It was unprecedented the way what he brought to society with his music, bro. It's never been done. A lot of young niggas talking about, man, who is Tupac? Oh, no, Tupac. Get the fuck up out of here, nigga. Your mama probably fucked you to Thug Passion. You see what I'm saying, nigga? It was something, nigga. What was that song that all the women used to, he did a song for the women. What was it? I can't think of it right now. Jada ass finna get on trial too. I just seen, hey, Jada Pinkett think she Freeway Rick. Hey, listen, her ass is gonna be brought in for questioning too. Mark my word. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be talking about that shit too, because Jada, she emasculated Will Smith. Is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, nigga. I get around. No, it was not Dear Mama. You see what I'm saying? Nigga ain't fucking no Dear Mama. I Get Around. There you go. Yeah, I'm my dad. You understand me? Yeah, Dear Mama, I Get Around. I got you, killer. I Get Around. They was fucking on that motherfucker, man. You understand me? So why Pac, the only one, got killed? Yeah, they tried to kill Suge Knight. Suge Knight got shot in the head too. I don't think Suge Knight was meant to get shot. I don't think Suge Knight was meant to get shot. I think the bullets, when a nigga get the spark and nigga pull out that chopstick, man, hey, man, there ain't no telling where they might fly. Niggas ain't trained, assassins out here, man. But let's get back to it. Let's go.
Tyson had warned him about Haitian Jack and how he felt as if Haitian Jack had set him up in the case. Tupac's words were reported in a New York Daily News the following day, and members of the A-Team gang and Jimmy Henchman saw the claims and decided to do something about it for Tupac speaking out.
Like this in the Daily News, they put it out on me.
Tupac, during a live news broadcast outside of the courthouse on November 29th, 1994, made allegations of Haitian Jack being a snitch. Tupac's cousin, William Lassane, claimed during an interview on Cytonia Live that he had seen paperwork on Haitian Jack, which confirmed him to be an informant.
We saw the paperwork. He sued us. He sued the family, right? Well, after Pac got killed, he sued us. And we saw in his paperwork that he was a known informant. No bullshit. I saw it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
Ori Spado, who is an author and Haitian Jack's former roommate, also claimed that Haitian Jack was an informant for the FBI.
He was an informant for the FBI for a long time.
Court documents from Jimmy Henchman's lawyer revealed that Henchman had worked with agents in New York in a...
Man, hey, and let me just say this. This is why I say a lot of this shit is finna go down. All the top killers, all the shooters, all the niggas that's... Man, and I'm not saying this on no factual shit, but best believe, if you a known killer and it's known and all that type of shit, and people, you ain't in jail for life and shit like that, 9 out of 10, bro. There's no known killer that's publicized, that's glorified, that's on the streets, that's still walking around and ain't doing jail unless you what? Unless you an informant. Let's go.
90s to assist with solving historical crimes. The document had put forth reports in the media of Henchman being either an informant for police intelligence or for the feds during the 90s. The day after the live broadcast of the snitch accusations, Jimmy Henchman invited Tupac to Quad Recording Studio in Manhattan, promising him $7,000 for a feature verse, being for an artist Henchman was managing. When Tupac arrived, A-Team gang members King Tut and Dexter Isaac were waiting for him in the lobby where they had shot him 5 times and took some of his jewelry, except for a $25,000 Rolex given to him by Haitian Jack.
It was these fools from New York, this gang out there called A-Team. They said they wanted my jewelry, but I think they kind of rubbed me out, really.
If my 64-year-old mom can make $18,274...
Puffy and Biggie were at the studio upstairs with Tupac riding the elevator up to them after being shot. Guns belonging...
Think about it, and let's make it make sense. If they was upstairs the same time that Tupac got shot, that was an assassination attempt. You can't tell me that they not finna take Puff Daddy down. Puff Daddy is releasing all his assets in favor of signing NDAs, hoping that nobody speak on what they heard or rumors. A lot of people finna get called to the table. A lot of people, listen, man. A lot of people are finna get called, bro. A lot of people. You got to put this in layman terms, homie. The police don't give a fuck if you was there or not. They want to know what you know. That's what they're gonna do. Collect data. How you know that, Nina? Because it don't take a rocket science to understand. Anytime a nigga go to jail, you got the right to shut the fuck up. You have the right to be quiet. You see what I'm saying? They only ask you questions so they can infiltrate you or to gather intelligence, which is data. You see what I'm saying? Most people don't even know their Miranda rights. Most people don't know their constitutional rights. Niggas out here, nigga, I am with it. Nigga, I'm outside. Nigga, I'm trying to go knock something. And when you get caught, you don't even know everything that you've done. They're not charging you just for the murder. They're charging you for home invasion. They're charging you with all these other charges that's adding on top of that, just in case they don't convict you of the actual crime you committed. Now, if you've been to jail, you know anytime you catch a case, you're never charged with just one thing. It's always multiple charges. Let's get it.
to the Bad Boy entourage were hidden within a piano which Tupac had taken the rap for. The following day, Tupac was wheelchaired into court to receive a 4-year sentence in his case with Haitian Jack. Haitian Jack, having his trial severed from Tupac's, never received any jail time. Biggie released a song called Who Shot Ya while Tupac was in prison, and although it was claimed to have been recorded before the robbery took place, most blamed Puffy for releasing the song, trying to capitalize off of the drama from the exposure it was getting. Tupac, while in prison, had wrote a hit list which contained King Tut, Jimmy Henchman, and Haitian Jack. While Tupac was in prison during the first half of 1995, West Coast record executive Suge Knight began to visit him as he had lawyers working on an appeal to have him released from prison and signed to Death Row Records. Suge Knight in 2017 revealed during a prison interview that he also had intentions of signing Biggie, with Biggie being known to have gotten success using the West Coast synth sounds of G-Funk as seen in the song Big Poppa.
I never had a problem with Biggie. The reality, my plan was to bring him to death row.
The 1995 Source Awards took place in New York on...
Man, do you see all of this shit that's good? Man, listen. Hey, I'm telling y'all, Suge Knight is going to testify. It's at this point, you got to understand, that nigga Suge is 60. Suge Knight is 60 years old. Anybody, majority of his comrades, his constituents, they are all of age. They're not out there. Man, listen, man, them niggas ain't even running with the code. They're not even running with the streets. You see what I'm saying? Suge Knight was a multi-millionaire. Lot of money. You understand what I'm saying? He said that Baby Lane, Orlando Anderson, did not pull the trigger and shoot him and Tupac. At first, we thought it was 3 people in the car. We thought it was Baby Lane, we thought it was P.Diddy, and we thought it was Drake. Now it was 4 people in the car. So that leaves 2 shooters, but which don't matter. Everybody in that car is dead besides P.Diddy. Everybody in the car with Tupac, only person died was Tupac. That leaves Suge Knight, P.Diddy. Come on. Y'all just seen Suge Knight in a photo with Puffy and Biggie. You understand what I'm saying? Bro, watch how this shit unfold, cuz. Man, listen, man. This right here, gang. Yeah, nigga. All right. Let's go.
August 3rd, 1995. Death Row Records and Bad Boy had both attended the event, with it being on Bad Boy's turf of the East Coast. When Death Row performed, they had their stage design with each artist coming out of a cell and had a cardboard cutout of Tupac in one of the cells, symbolizing that he was soon to come to Death Row. Suge Knight, while accepting an award, gave a shout out to Tupac and then dissed Puff Daddy for always taking a spotlight in Biggie's videos by dancing in them and for ad-libbing on his records. He then went on to hint that Biggie should sign to Death Row. The East Coast audience went on to boo Suge Knight, with Nate Dogg from Death Row revealing how the boos could literally be felt vibrating throughout his body. The East Coast audience then also started to boo Death Row artists Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg when they accepted an award. Puffy replied to the diss by saying that the East Coast vs West Coast had to stop. Puffy a month later was implicated in the murder of Suge Knight's close friend and blood gang member Jake Robles. Suge Knight and Puffy were at a club in Atlanta called the Platinum House, where a confrontation had broken out and Jake Robles was shot and killed, with it being blamed on Bad Boy. Deputy C.J. Howard, who was providing off-duty security at the party, had identified Southside Compton Crip Orlando Anderson and Corey Edwards as being with Puffy when the shooting had taken place and had listed them as suspects in police documents. Puffy's connection to the Southside Compton Crips ties the criminal elements together back into the East Coast, into what has been reported in legal documents as Puffy dubbing as the Enterprise. Kirk Burroughs was the president of Bad Boy before being fired in 1997 and went on to sue Puffy for $25 million in 2003. The Burroughs vs. Puffy case contained 37 legal documents where Burroughs claimed Puffy had set up what Puffy dubbed as the Enterprise, which the documents claim were a group which allegedly carried out murder and extortion. This group, listed in the legal documents as the Enterprise, is believed to tie together the criminal factions of New York, such as the 18 Gang, and through people like Eric Zip Martin, the Southside Compton Crips of the West Coast. The legal documents reveal that Burroughs had claimed that with full approval of the so-called enterprise, Puffy had allegedly sanctioned the 1995 hit of Suge Knight's close friend and blood gang member Jake Robles. Southside Compton Crip P.Diddy, in a secretly recorded police confession from 2009, claimed Puffy would give the Crips tickets to events while he was on the West Coast to provide protection from Suge Knight's Bloods. A month after Jake Robles was killed, Tupac was bailed out of prison by Suge Knight and had signed a 3-album deal with Death Row Records. Suge Knight and Tupac
Good looking, man. You know what be going on. Listen, boom. That's why I try to tell you. Look, Diddy at one of those interviews, he did an interview where he said he had no ties to any gangs in California. They've been asking him for years. You know, do you have any ties? I don't know any gang members. I don't deal with any gang members. I'm a record exec. This is ties right here. Puffy, Diddy going down, bro. It's too many connections here for him to not hold on to, listen, we understand people want to die with the lie, right? Understand that multiple people knew about this. Nobody said nothing for years. Mind you, they did this when Keefe did majority, it was 8 years after they did this interview where they want to start coming out with this shit, right? They've been knowing Keefe D been lying this whole time. I'm more convinced that the feds, they sent people in to interview Keefe D. They probably paid some of these companies to interview Keefe D to have it on file. Why would that not be like a smart way to play? Say, hey, listen, Keefe D ran out of money. We've been following Keefe D. Call him up. Ask him for Tupac interview. All right, call. Hey, this is Jet Magazine. We want to do an interview. Can you tell us about what really happened with Tupac? Yeah. All right, I'm Keefe D. I'm gonna need some money. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, how much you're asking, Keefe D? Man, you give me $5,000, I'll come up there tomorrow. All right, yeah, you pay for my plane and give me a hotel room and you got it. Why not? Why not? Why wouldn't you not think that they've been playing Keefe D this whole time? But everybody stayed silent because they got big people blowing up. Like, think about it. Do you know how much Biggie Smalls Masters is worth? Why do you think Puff Daddy is starting to unload the masters? He's giving people they publishing back. You understand? He's giving everybody. So he knows that way if he go down, he ain't gonna give it to them because they about to fry his ass. Diddy is already in a situation, bro. It's about to look bad for Diddy, bro. And Diddy is not no gangster, so you better believe Diddy gonna be telling on anybody that's gonna help. His money can't help him. When you're talking about the masses, bro, nigga, look who went down. R. Kelly went down, lost everything. Suge Knight went down, lost everything. Diddy like chili on his hot dog. Diddy been fucking, nigga, he fucked Usher. You see what I'm saying? Look what Kev Hart did to Diddy. He exposed that nigga. That shit went viral. Jamie Foxx exposed Diddy. That shit went viral. We know Diddy like chili on his hot dog. You understand me? He like to, he like to put some batteries in you niggas' backs and all that. Nigga, he called Fabulous daddy. He said, why you didn't invite me to your party? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you call a nigga. And first of all, in Fab, I don't know if you ever go watch this. Don't you ever let a nigga call you daddy and you won't say nothing. You respond back to that nigga. Nigga, he's like, oh man, I didn't know you wanted to come. Nigga, he called you daddy. Get the fuck up out of here, man. That nigga older than you, calling you daddy. I gotta keep it real. Let's go.
Tupac now both had beef with Bad Boy and the gangsters they were associated with. Suge Knight threw a Christmas party in the Hollywood Hills in December of 1995, where him and Tupac locked a Bad Boy associated producer by the name of Mark Anthony Bell inside a room and had beaten him with champagne bottles to give over the address of Puffy's family in California. P.Diddy claimed in his secretly recorded confession that at a concert in the Anaheim Coliseum in December of 1995, after the Mark Anthony Bell incident had taken place, Puffy allegedly invited a group of Crips to a party in a hotel room where Keefe D claimed Puffy allegedly said he would give anything for Tupac and Suge Knight's heads.
Hey, it's Vaughn from the Gospel University. And listen, are you tired of playing hymns and songs in this kind of basic way?
The Soul Train Music Awards took place in March of 1996, with both Death Row and Bad Boy attending the event. Suge Knight had upward of 30 Blood Pyru's dressed in P-Funk shirts representing Pyru, who had planned to pull the Bad Boy artists off the stage. Keefe D was providing security for the event and had gotten intel of the plot, alarming the security detail to stop the incident from happening. Puffy's bodyguard Eugene Deal revealed that while walking in a corridor within the venue, him and Puffy had seen Suge Knight and Tupac along with their entourage approaching, and Puffy had run off to escape. Death Row then had a run-in with Biggie and Bad Boy outside the venue, where Biggie's friend C. Gutter had pulled out a gun until the Fruits of Islam security service had broken it up. Gene Deal afterwards had returned with Puffy to where Puffy was staying, where Gene Deal had told someone on the phone how Puffy had run off, with Puffy then saying he should have just told him he took a left. Gene Deal claimed Puffy had then said out of embarrassment and frustration that he didn't care if Pac had to die, he didn't care if Big had to die, and he...
Hey, so y'all help me understand this, right? Why would you not tell your bodyguard you finna make a left? Why would you not inform him unless you already had an exit route? You want to get out of there and leave everybody as a casualty. Why would you not? Why would you not? Listen, this is the person that you paid to sacrifice their life for you, right? This is guard duty. Why would you not say, hey, yo, bro, look, look, I'm finna make a left. Come on. Why would you not? Because in the midst of that, you still can get toe tagged, nigga, knock the noodles off the back of your head, nigga, just trying to get to whatever destination you're trying to go. Why would you not inform that man? This man, Eugene, the guard that they talking about, this is the one that actually heard Diddy, with the check. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they've been using Daddy for a long time, man. Hey, listen, that was 2022, man, when that nigga told Fab that shit. Nigga ain't no grown man in 2022 calling another nigga Daddy. You understand me? That's just like most of us, nigga, back in the day, a nigga, you be like, oh, that nigga Yee. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Yee. That nigga Mark. You know, niggas ain't using that now. Niggas is, man, that nigga, I don't know whatever words these niggas use in 2023, man. But like I said, long story short, bro, why would you not tell your guard detail that you're actually about to make a left and leave? You see what I'm saying? He was willing to sacrifice everybody, gang. Let's go.
Death Row then had a run-in with Biggie and Bad Boy outside the venue, where Biggie's friend C. Gutter had pulled out a gun until the Fruits of Islam security service had broken it up. Gene Deal afterwards had returned with Puffy to where Puffy was staying, where Gene Deal had told someone on the phone how Puffy had run off, with Puffy then saying he should have just told him he took a left. Gene Deal claimed Puffy had then said out of embarrassment and frustration that he didn't care if Pac had to die, he didn't care if Big had to die, and he didn't care if Suge Knight had to go to jail, but things had to change. Tupac released the music video for the diss song Hit 'Em Up in June of 1996, with the video featuring impersonators of Biggie and Puffy, along with Junior Mafia artist Lil' Kim. With his rap group The Outlaws featuring on the song, the 1994 shooting was addressed by not only Tupac but his group too. Group member Fatal, whose verse came after Tupac, with his verse being aimed towards Biggie, referred to his nickname of Frank White, with the lyrics being, quote, Frank White need to get spanked right for setting traps, lil' accident murderer, and I ain't never heard of ya, unquote. Some believe this was in reference to Tupac being set up in the robbery, being shot 5 times, which could have easily have killed him, when it was claimed to have only supposed to have been a robbery. Other sites such as Rap Genius claim that this was a diss towards Mobb Deep. The Outlaws have reported that after hearing this, Tupac couldn't control himself and recorded an additional verse, when originally it was supposed to be the next Outlaw, but Tupac followed with an additional verse saying, quote, 5 shots couldn't drop me, I took it and smiled, unquote. P.Diddy, in his privately recorded confession, claimed that after this, in the summer of 1996, Puffy had allegedly met up with him at the Greenblatt Deli in Los Angeles, where P.Diddy claimed $1 million contract was given to the Southside Compton Crips to take out Tupac and Suge Knight. Tupac, between July 8th and August 12th of 1996, recorded a secondary diss track called Against All Odds, where he addressed Jimmy Henchman, Haitian Jack, and King Tut. He promised that payback was coming to Jimmy Henchman and claimed Haitian Jack was working for the feds. He went on to claim, quote, Puffy getting robbed like a bitch. To hide that fact, he done some shit he shouldn't have did, so we riding for that, unquote. Tupac was once again referencing how Puffy was allegedly being extorted by Jimmy Henchman and the A-Team gang from allegedly helping with getting a startup money from BMF. The song was not released until after Tupac's murder, with Tupac even saying in the song that he would probably be murdered for what he said. Tupac and Suge Knight were shot at 13 times while on the Las Vegas Strip on September 7th, 1996. It came 3 hours after Tupac and Suge Knight, along with Blood gang members, had jumped Orlando Anderson in the MGM Grand Lobby after Blood Trayvon Lane had made Tupac aware that Orlando Anderson was associated to Bad Boy and had tried to steal his chain months prior. P.Diddy, in his secretly recorded confession, had claimed that the Southside Compton Crips had carried out the hit, which he has since been charged for in 2023. P.Diddy claimed it was done with the intention of claiming the $1 million bounty from Puffy, and he claimed he went on with following up with asking Zip about when the money would arrive. Tupac died on the 13th of September as a result of the shooting.
I tell y'all what, if P.Diddy get a bail, and nobody comes pay that bail, he about to start singing. P.Diddy 60-something years old, y'all. P.Diddy is 60 years old. P.Diddy, when he go to sleep, you can tell he has snoring problems. The way he talking to him, shit, I know. No, I'm telling you, my nephew did. You can tell he snores. He has health problems. He's 60. The average black man don't make it past 60. Let's be honest. So if he go down, look, man, a lot of people going down with him. If they can find a way to connect, if Suge and P.Diddy any get a phone connection, they'd do a double play, get out there and sell out everybody, bro. Let's go.
Puffy's bodyguard, Gene Dill, claimed he saw $1 million check, which he believed was the money for the bounty, which Jimmy Henchman had given to Zip, with it being written to Blackground Records, which was Aaliyah's uncle's company. FBI reports claim Zip had kept the money and had used it to purchase a nightclub in New York called the Zip Code. P.Diddy, in his secretly recorded interview, had revealed how Zip had kept the money from the Crips.
Zip got that money. Dude gave Zip the money. Zip kept the money from himself.
Reports also claim that the FBI had questioned King Tut following Tupac's murder, being about Henchman and Puffy's ties to the Southside Compton Crips. If the Zip Code nightclub still exists, police could possibly look into the financial records of the club, which may tie back into the check given from Jimmy Henchman to Zip, which was...
Boom. Look, y'all understand. Anybody that has something to do with shooting Tupac, you know what I'm saying? If them dudes are still in jail and they was offered immunity, you best believe they gonna start singing. Some of these dudes been in jail over 20, 30 years. You see what I'm saying? Man, niggas is gonna sing, bro. Niggas is gonna sing. This Tupac case, niggas want to know, why haven't y'all found Osama bin Laden, but you mean to tell me you can't find a nigga? Hold on, man. You mean to tell me that we found Osama bin Laden, but y'all can't find a nigga who killed Tupac? And this is the United States of America? Man, come on, bro. Y'all see I did 2 videos. Yeah, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? My channel getting a lot of views and you know, traffic from it. But at the end of the day, this is something crazy. A lot of y'all that's from California, y'all remember, you know what I'm saying, when they had that shit for Tupac. Y'all remember that shit, nigga? This shit was worldwide. This shit, motherfuckers talking about, I remember Tupac died, I cried. You from Kentucky. From Kentucky. Kentucky, nigga from Wisconsin, where the cheese is at. You understand me? So come on, bro. King Tut, man, listen. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if King Tut starts singing. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's gonna sing in this situation. Somebody that's locked up. They go, man. Puff Daddy he's about to exonerate a lot of he's about to liquidate his funds. He gonna send his lawyer. He gonna start signing NDAs right now. Hey, sign this NDA. I'll give you this money right here. Hey, sign this NDA. I'll give it because people was quiet too long. Think about it. It's been 3 decades, my nigga. It's over 30 years. You see what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, this is one of the most trending topics. Who really killed Tupac? They did movies at the movies and still never found out who killed Tupac. Suge Knight said, if you find out who killed Tupac, you're going to find out who killed Biggie. That converts back to who? Come on, gang. Let's go.
It's believed to be for the Tupac hit, a secondary hit following the 1994 robbery which used the A-Team could have been followed up on using the Southside Compton Crips to take out Tupac. In this video, we took a look into the claims of a check going from Jimmy Henchman to Zip, which was believed to be the bounty supposed to go to the Southside Compton Crips, being for the murder of Tupac. We took a look into the alleged ties of Jimmy Henchman into the Tupac murder and the previous 1994 robbery, and we took a look into the rumors surrounding Bad Boy's ties into the gangsters of New York, and how it may have been tied into several attempts on Tupac's life. Let me know what your thoughts are on all this in the comment section below.
All right. So we getting, some comments saying, nah, Tuck solid. Everybody's solid, bro. Better believe that. Tuck been in jail for how long? He didn't watch his kids be grown, his grandkids be grown. He's in there with sausage. Everybody he ran with is probably dead. So what I'm saying is, don't ever put it past somebody. Don't ever put it past somebody. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know people. We don't know people, man. Like, I don't put it past nobody. You don't know people. We don't know people. People been in there for so many years. When the last time y'all seen King Tut? Y'all probably never. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Think about it. They say, hey, King Tut, man, look, all we need is some hardcore data, some information from you, man. You didn't serve already a life sentence. Let me go ahead and let you up out of here. Everybody you beef with and shit, you ain't had no write-ups in 5 years. You over there drinking coffee and shit. Nigga, the old man. Nigga, old man. Why wouldn't you? Man, they didn't let killers off, nigga. Come on, bro. Let's go. Anyway, I want to thank everybody pulled up for this live, man. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all decided to pull up and rock with Nina Boy and on this reaction. So thank y'all. If y'all have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, man. We finna keep going. We finna go up. We finna run it up. And make sure y'all drop y'all comments in the comment section. Y'all see the Cash App right there too, man. Y'all want to be like, hey, nigga, great live, man. An hour and 13 minutes, you killed it. Drop something in that motherfucking Cash App. I'll see you on the next one, gang. Let's go.